Yo, what's good everybody? Hope y'all doing well. And today I'm gonna be playing some Loki. I've been on the Scythe grind recently. Like last video I made a Fate one, and today I decided to do Loki. I thought it would be fun, and I saw a decent amount of y'all asking for him in the comments, but without further ado, let's get straight into the first match. Alright, so for our first match we got a King Sent, but this guy has recently been an upcoming player. Like he's been doing really well in recent tournaments. I remember, I think it was in Moose Wars, which is a community tournament. He took out Java, or it may have been a major, not sure. But he's been definitely getting better. And he's using a broken character, so that's gonna make things a lot harder. Fun fact, I recently got a new setup. Like I have a different keyboard now, because my old one was just not working. Like letters would get stuck really easily. So I'm also getting a new mouse. I don't think the NSIG D-Light tactic is surprising, but at least I know what I'm up against right now. Alright, that was a good NSIG by him. So many people have been using Cassidy recently, and I think it's after Scythe won the South America 1v1 championship. I think that combo's true on Loki. Okay, I think I kill him here. Nah. Scythe, that covers so much range, y'all. I thought I could get past him with that recovery, but he spaced out like perfectly. I tried to just do the side sig there. Alright, y'all. Let's see if we can make a comeback. Pretty tough first match. But, you know, it's possible. It may not be possible. Hold on. Did he touch? Okay. I don't know how he didn't touch, y'all. That's why I love Scythe, because the offstage potential is just limitless. But GG's to Sent. Let's see how we do in the rematch. It's so odd in this game, like, how you feel with certain weapons, because randomly you'll be feeling one weapon, and then you get bored of it really easily, and then you just move on to the next. That's kind of the reason why I learned so many characters and so many weapons, is because I would just get bored so easily, so I would just want to play something else. I'm gonna play the guitars here, actually. I haven't played guitars a lot this video. That's a true combo, by the way. Alright. Nice. We got the stock just like that. I'm gonna give the people who want to see the guitars a little bit more gameplay. Obviously I favor the Scythe, but gotta play the other weapons too. Scythe. I remember when I was fighting Gooey, he was using like those SIGs a lot, and it was super hard to fight against. Honestly, good signature by him. Something to expect a lot in Cassidy are the signatures, because people know how good they are. That's why they use them a lot. Alright, how do you kill your own guitars? Just side sig. That's such a good signature, though. Cassidy even has so many signature 2 combos on her blasters. It's actually crazy. Nice little ground pound there. Another one. And Sig. Even though it didn't hit, it was kind of covering the walls, so there was basically nothing you could have done. But yeah, GG's to Scent. And let's go on to the next match. Alright, so we're fighting Scent again, and I guess he decides to switch to Mordex. Don't know what the drive for the pick was, but maybe he's just practicing it recently or just wanted to play it. Brawlhalla had a dev stream today, and they were showing some like cosmetics and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to watch it, but for the people who did watch it, what do you guys think of it? I guess he wants off stage. It's what it seems like. That signature is so good. He's probably gonna do a signature here. I'm surprised that actually hit me. That signature just looks so weird on the wall. Like, I always fall for it. And dealer recovery kills. Alright. I'm not even gonna pick up the weapon because I want Scythe if I die. So. No dodge here? I thought he would no dodge. Guitar recovery beats out everything in its path. Oh, side sig? I'm just spamming at this point. He knows it's coming. Honestly, I was just getting like very sig happy. But you guys see how much space that covers though? Alright, nice. He doesn't die from that? They always dodge in when they're red health, so I just go for a dodge and read almost every single time. Alright, he's just dead here, right? Nah. He's probably gonna go for a lot of off stage here. Alright, he's dead. Alright, GG's Scythe once again. For the third time, let's see if he wants to rematch. And he does. Alright, bet. Well, let's see how we do in the rematch. So far, you know, he hasn't been going great. I think I'm like a little bit more than halfway done with all the legends. You know, I'll get there eventually. But we'll see. I never get Small World Zen. Like, I never get my favorite map. I don't know why. Like, I don't even know. But is that actually like a map you can get in ranked? I should know this, but I don't. Honestly, I went a little bit overboard. Katars are actually like so good off stage. Like once you like when they're what's it called, white health. That's definitely what I meant to do. He didn't touch, right? It didn't even matter if he did. But I can make a comeback here. Just have to play smart. Interesting read to go for there. And that was a good side stick by him. Sense is different. Alright, he's dead. Right? I think he is. Okay, that could have gone pretty bad. Alright, y'all. Just watch this comeback real quick. I don't know what that was, but it just almost evened up the game. I did not mean to do down air like that. Alright, I'm just gonna go over to this side. I keep spot dodging. I gotta stop spot dodging. I can only take like one more hit. Does that kill? Nah. That doesn't kill either. Did I touch you? Okay, I didn't touch somehow. Alright. GG's to Sen. That was a very close game. You know, well played by him. Almost brought it back, but let's see how we do in the next game. I've seen a lot of you guys asking on like how to improve in the comments below, but the best thing that worked for me was just focus, you know? Like there was this one day where I was like, I just really wanted to improve, you know? Like I wanted to like see how far I could take myself. And then I just completely locked in for one day, you know? Like I was hyper focused, looking at all my mistakes, going through the replays and stuff like that. And then just like that, it felt that day just felt like so different afterwards. It really shows how much like if you just put one like day of focus in there, it really does change everything. People underestimate how like valuable a few games are. Everybody just says it's experience, and while that is true a little bit, it's like it's also about the amount of focus you put into your matches, you know? Because you're not gonna get anywhere by autopiloting every day. I can guarantee you that. He actually did D-like grounded recovery. Wow. I haven't seen someone do that in a while. Loki is a little bit fragile though, so I can't afford to take too many hits. Honestly, that was well played by him. Sun's playing this really well, so I gotta play smart if I want to win. I was not expecting that. Well played. I read the dodge down, but I didn't get the read somehow. I don't even know what read I just went for right there, by the way. Alright, and side sig, because it's very reliable to kill. But I'm actually feeling a little bit better on the Katars right now. So I'm just gonna pick the Katars, see how I do with these. Is he dead? Nah, he's not dead from that. I just lagged. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like he hit me and then he didn't. But regardless, you know, well played by him. He's playing very good right now, but let's go into the next match. Alright, so for our next match we got Boros. Not sure who this is, but it's a level 100 Cassidy, so I'm gonna expect a lot of signatures. But another thing that I want to mention, like a lot of people think that like elo matters, right? I can tell you guys from experience that elo does not matter. The reason I say that is because upsets happen for a reason, you know? Like they happen because like someone that's quote unquote worse because of their elo takes out somebody who's higher elo, you know? Like that's how it is like with most games, you know? So like if you're trying to improve, right? Don't look at your elo, but just look at yourself, like your actual player. Because I'm sure we've all fought like those people who feel like shouldn't be a certain rank, right? Like I feel like everybody has fought people like that before. And that's because like elo doesn't really define like the number, you know? Like we wouldn't have to question like is this person really this elo if it actually showed that, you know? So it's just something to keep in mind, you know? As you can see, my guitars are not the best. I definitely am not experienced on this on this character or this weapon. I'm surprised I didn't kill. But we got the ground pound at least. I believe this is like a Diana play if I'm not mistaken. But not sure 100%. Hammer is so dangerous on the ground. I'm actually surprised that hit me and that killed me too. Loki is probably the worst Scythe character right now, if not Volkov. Mainly because of his signatures and also his stats, you know, not the best stats. Also not the best signatures. His side sig is very good, don't get me wrong on that, but like that's pretty much about it. His end sig is really situational. His D sig is like, I don't know, it's also really situational. It's like he doesn't have much going for him, you know? Like why play him when you have like other characters? He's probably gonna D-sig here. Ah. Alright, and he just dies like that. As soon as you get in that situation of Blasters versus Scythe, there's pretty much no escaping out of it. But let's rematch him. He's actually 2657, so he has a lot of elo. But yeah, I've been recently on the Scythe grind, as I said in the intro. I don't know, I'm kind of in that phase where Scythe is just fun. Certain legends, like, will go from being the most fun to being the most boring in like a snap of a second. That's why when people ask me who my favorite pro is, I don't really have one because it's always changing. Okay, that got scary for a second. I don't know how I didn't touch. Good read by him. Alright, and side sig. Just like that. Even though I like string weapons, katars have like never really been a good weapon for me. And it's kind of like an outlier in a way. Like, I like Scythe obviously, but I don't like katars. It doesn't really make sense even though they're both like meant to have the same type of concept. Katars for me are just too repetitive, you know, it's just ring around the rosy. It's like back and forth. With Scythe, it's like you can bring them all types of directions and stuff like that. I just thought it was cooler. Yeah, there. I was just waiting for an attack. Blasters match up counter katars really badly. Alright, I'm dead. But, you know, let's see if I can make a comeback. Alright, he missed the combo. Oh no, that's pretty bad. That's a lot of damage. And my side sig dropped. I'm probably losing the game now, y'all. That catches like every dodge. I dodged away, it caught. But and also I dodged like and it caught. I don't know where to dodge against that actually. Alright, y'all. Comebacks are always possible. You know. Let's see if we can make this happen. Alright, that's my last chance right there. It's so scary because like any hit he does since he's on hammer kills me. You know, but GG's into Boros. Let's finish off the rematch. I'm probably gonna title this video like getting cooked by ranked demons or something like that. Oh no, because I'm kind of getting destroyed right now by everybody. But it happens to the best of us, you know. Nice. I just used like 3 signatures right there. Because that's all you really need to do on Loki. You just kind of 6-spam a little bit. Probably gonna N-sig here, D-light. I was gonna neutral him so fast. And that was a good N-sig by him. He's very accurate with his attacks, which is a very good thing about this guy. Thought I could catch the dodge and read. Alright, he should be dead here, right? Yeah. That's why I like playing off stage so much. Because I just feel comfortable there, you know? I'm actually surprised I hit him. That like sniped him in a way. Side sig? And that was a good signature by him. Let me know what you guys think about the current state of Brawlhalla. Like, do you guys agree with it? Do you guys think they should nerf like way more weapons? Or like they should just nerf like way more characters? I'm gonna get the guitars here. I wanted to read that, but I didn't know how to. Alright, he's not dead. I'm just gonna keep recovering him, honestly. How do you kill here on guitars? Alright, I guess we do that. Doing that combo is so stylish. Like, I remember when I did that against you at Royale, and it actually ended up working. Ever since then, I started doing it, but let's go on to the next match. Alright, so probably gonna be my last one here. Is gonna be against Scythe once again. I think I've been fighting like the same two people for the whole stream. Or not for the whole stream, sorry. I forgot I'm recording a video. I don't even know what's going on inside my head right now. Nice. I thought I could hit him with it. Alright, nice. So far, it's actually been a pretty quick game. It's only been 30 seconds. I knew he would like side sig. Every Mirage player does it. Did I touch? I forgot that I had an active input version. If I knew that, I would not have sent him upwards. He'll play by me. I thought he would go off stage right there. How do I live this? Honestly, really good patience by him. He just kind of waited for me to down air because he predicted it. This is not good. He just brought the game back. And he read the up dodge too. Maybe we bring this back, y'all. But okay, that was way too close. Okay, what was that? D-sig right there. Does that kill? This is a similar situation to where we were last game. I did not mean to ground pound the floor. Alright, GG's Scythe. I kind of said it before in previous videos, but one of my weaknesses is killing. So yeah, that's probably why I lost that. But you know, GG's. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. You know, make sure to leave a like, sub, do all that. Check out my socials and stuff like that. Join my server if you're interested. And peace out. Have a great rest of your day.